A lot of talk surrounding Emma Raducanu and her coaching situation. She's got a great one right now.
Do we know who he is?
Our Mark Petchey
Who's that man?
has been
Who's
in
that
the
man?
player box. What do you think of that, and how long do you think it lasts, Jim?
Well, first of all, we get the privilege of listening to Petch break down matches, talk about technique all year long on Tennis Channel, and he's one of the best minds in tennis. So she's smart to bring him on for two reasons. One, he knows what he's talking about. Two, when COVID hit, they went to work together in kind of private in the UK. So he knew her before she became a star. That's obviously important for her in a time when she's not been able to find a regular relationship with coaches. Relying on someone that she knew before it happened is really important. So I don't know how long it can last, but frankly, the fact that they're spending time together right now is really important. What I do hope is that it's able to last at least through the grass court season, because the clay court season, for me, that's just time to work. No one's expecting her to play great on clay. It's not a natural surface for her. Grass is a surface where she first surfaced. She made the round 16 before she won the U.S. Open at Wimbledon. So for me, it's about the building blocks for the grass court season. What I do know already is he's already changed her service motion, adding more shoulder turn there, which is the idea, is to try and give her a little bit more disguise, a little more power. Coco, you're a great server. You can talk to that. But I think overall this is a net positive for her on so many levels. And we'll see where it goes.
And I think you hit the nail on the head there, Jim, is that they're comfortable together. And that's something that Emma Raducanu has looked for in a lot of her other coaches. It's just comfortability, not so much on the tennis court, but off. Someone that understands you, understands your day in, day out, what your life is at home. And I think that's sometimes overlooked on the women's tour of how comfortable are you? Are you happy on your off-court life? Then does that translate onto your tennis right there? And as both of you men know, women are fickle animals, so we change our minds on a dime. I mean, you're a married man. I mean, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. So the livelihood of them lasting a long time could change on a dime, whether the weather blows left or right, you know. But as you said, Jim, Petch is such a smart and intelligent tennis player himself and a coach. He's been in those difficult situations. He understands what it means for British #1. He was with Andy Murray before, so he understands what that comes with the pressure of that, and it's all about handling those emotions.
Coco said it. Coco said it.
I think she said it. Look, I remember after she won the U.S. Open, I was working for a British broadcaster at the U.S. Open, and I was up with Martina Navratilova talking about what this means and what it looks like going forward. And I remember Martina and I both agreed the most important thing for her is going to be stability going forward, because everything around her is about to change, and she needs the people around her to stay the same to protect her. Yeah. And it all blew apart straight away after that, and that was a critical mistake. I hope she's sort of repackaging things now with people she trusts that knew her before her world changed and before everyone wanted something for her. And we'll see where it goes from here.
And I think Petch is a strong enough individual to be able to do that. I think he can stand on his own 2 feet, where maybe some of the other coaches she had were too much of a yes man to be just happy.
There's one thing that matters most in coaching, and that's you got to coach like you don't need the job. And Petch has a job here anytime he wants it.
That's right. Yeah. We'll see what happens. No formal agreement yet, but I think great point. Hopefully this goes through the grass court season.
There's a lot of talk. I need some water.